FIFA HD, and welcome back to yet another episode of my skill move tutorial series where I show you how, where and when to perform a skill move in FIFA 21. Today we are learning the ball roll into scoop turn skill move combo. That's right, a very overpowered skill move combo in FIFA 21, and I'm going to teach you guys. So without further ado, let's get into the intro and let's get into how to perform the scoop turn into ball roll into scoop turn.
Griezmann, three men around him, but somehow finds some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive.
Ronaldo on the ball. He's made
Look at this, just control.
The
control displayed there is absolutely ridiculous. The Elastico on the goal line. On the goal line, the finest of...
We talked about Aussie FIFA. He's not here to make up the numbers.
Moving into how you perform the ball roll into scoop turn in FIFA 21. It's quite simple. It's in the name. All you need to know how to do is perform a ball roll and perform a fake shot, which will perform the scoop turn for you guys. To perform a ball roll, I have already done this on my channel, and if you want a more in-depth version of this or tutorial on the ball roll, I will leave a link in the description down below. But essentially, to perform it, what you will need to do is hold the right analog stick 90 or 270 degrees to where the player is facing, or if we're talking from a clock perspective, 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock to where the player is facing, and he will perform the ball roll. Let me just stress this though, it will depend what direction the player is facing. If he's going up the pitch, you're going to need to do 90 degrees to the right. If he's going down the pitch, it would obviously be left to right again, obviously, because it's 90 or 270 or where he's facing. If he's going left to right though, it's different. You need to do 90 degrees to where he's facing, but it would be down, okay, because it's a little bit, or it's a different angle. So you need to learn those angles, but you will, if you get this down pat, it's quite a simple skill move. It's a beginner's skill move for sure. So as I said though, if you are having trouble with the ball roll, be sure to go and check out that other tutorial on my channel. The scoop turn, it's simple. All you're going to need to do is learn how to do a fake shot, and all you need to do for that is hold down either the cross or the shoot button, and then subsequently the pass button afterwards, and he will perform a fake shot. But in this instance, if it's a 5-star skiller, which I do stress, you need 5-star skill moves for this skill move combo. If it's a 5-star skiller, he will do the scoop turn. Okay, so essentially performing the ball roll into scoop turn is as follows. I'll go through it once again. Perform a ball roll, hold either 90 or 270 degrees to where the player is facing. It will depend on which direction you want to go with the ball roll, either left or right, but it's 270 and 90, and from a clock perspective it's 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. You then need to subsequently, straight afterwards, do a fake shot, and that will be performed by holding down either cross or shoot and then pass afterwards, and he'll perform the scoop turn. And obviously need to point with the left analog stick which direction you want the fake shot or the scoop turn to happen, and he will perform the ball roll into scoop turn. I hope you guys do get this in down pat. Again though, I will leave the links to the individual skill moves of this skill move combo in the description if you guys are having trouble. But without further ado, let's get into where you should perform this skill move. Moving into where you should perform the ball roll into scoop turn. I have found the best places is right out on the wing and also around the 18-yard box, or at least between the 18-yard box and the halfway line where there is space. Because why this is useful is essentially you can do the ball roll into the scoop turn and then burst into the space. If you have a very pacey player, you can perform the ball roll to bring the ball away from the opponent, so take it away from the defender, and then perform the scoop turn to burst into the space. And that's why it's the best places to use this is essentially on the wing, where you can do this maybe down the line. Use the ball roll, then scoop turn away from the defender to burst down the line, or even in the gaps or in the space in the middle where you can burst into the gaps of the defense and obviously get in behind and score a goal. But without further ado, let's get into the next segment of when you should use this skill move. Moving into when you should use the scoop turn into ball. Moving into when you should use the ball roll into scoop turn. Essentially the best time to use this is when there is space in the middle of the pitch, or in between the centre backs, or in between the the wing back or the centre back, and you want to burst into that space. If there is a decent enough space, you can perform the ball roll to bring the ball away from the defender, and then scoop turn into the space to get past the defender and burst into the space. And as I was saying before, it does work well with pacey players, so be sure to use it at that time. Another time you should use this is when there is a defender right on you and you want to get away from him but then get around him. So you can use the ball roll to take the ball away from the defender, and then use the scoop turn to scoop around him and get past him. Okay, so you can use it to, number one, take it away from him, and then scoop past him and burst into the space. That is the best time to use it, as you've seen up in front of your screen from the clips. It's very overpowered, and if you guys implement this properly, you will be scoring goals from this, because I use this quite often in the weekend league, and it proves, very vital for me in certain situations. Even in high clutch games or high intensity games, this does work. So be sure to implement it into your game. But that will signal the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash a like, drop a sub, and hit a follow on Twitter. The link will be in the description down below. And we're getting close to 10k. How good is that? Thank you so much for your support, and I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. But that will signal the end of the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm out. Have a good one, and peace.